Hey guys, what's going on? It is your boy B back with you once again for another round of questions and answers right here on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Glad you could be here with me today. Alright, so back to take another quiz and hoping that this time I will be able to win myself $1 million. I have not done this game in a hot minute. Since the last time that you've seen one, it's probably been a few months. Because, in all honesty, to give you some behind the scenes stories again, as I try to be transparent where I can. Some of these Mystery Monday videos, I will sit and record several back to back over a span of like 2 or 3 days, just so I have enough to keep that part of the channel going while I'm working on all the other stuff that goes on either live or what happens to be. But from my recollection, it's probably been a few months since I played Millionaire. Not that I haven't been studying, because I mean I host a weekly quiz, a team trivia night at a local pub down here. So like I said, I've got questions and I do research, but it's been a while since I've actually been in the hot seat myself. So let's see what I can do here as we'll play in the normal round. And yes, and since the last time we have done this, they actually have patched the game or the update, so I can play normal mode without the clock now. So it feels like classic Millionaire, and I am perfectly fine with this. And let's see. I have 1,390 neurons, so I don't have quite enough for a new category yet, but I am getting close to having enough for soccer, which is a category I know nothing about. So I'm looking at either the manga or Disney or superheroes or TV series or Star Wars. So we're probably going to skip over soccer. We'll come back to it later. We're looking at manga is where we're going to go next for 2,000 neurons when we get there. But for now, you see all the other subjects that could be asked about. Let's see how I do as I play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Welcome to the show. Answer 15 questions correctly, and you win the million. This is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
And if you wonder why I play with the captions on more often than not, my wife
Good evening, everyone, and
a hard time hearing it
to the
sometimes,
audience,
so I leave
I hope you'll bring me good luck.
Captions on for her sake.
Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? You know the money ladder, and it's 15 steps to reach the million. To help you, we have 4 lifelines at your disposal. Phone a friend, the 50-50, ask the audience, and switch the question.
See how well we do.
I think we all agree that we can move on to this new question.
Starting at the bottom for 100. Which of these is the name of a Hollywood leading man? Derek, Wyoming, Darren, Wisconsin, Denzel, Washington, Dan, West Virginia. My mother would not ever forgive me. Sorry, my mother would never forgive me. That's the word I'm trying to figure out. Gosh, words English can't today. It's already starting off to a fun one. My mother would never forgive me if I missed this one. The correct answer is Denzel Washington. Final answer.
Is that your final?
It is for $100.
That's right.
Now the first ones we're going to skip through and just try to keep up the pace.
Good luck to you.
The ones we don't know, we'll let it play out and see what happens. For 200 now. Which of these is someone who assists at a baby's birth? A midwife, a part wife, a semi-wife, or a bit wife? Bitwife might be the new future trading commodity. But no, they are known as a midwife. A, the final answer.
I know you are waiting for me. Just
And that's right
own
for
it.
200.
You got it.
Oh, that's perfect.
Our team of editors offers you a new question.
Third question. Which of the following is the northernmost U.S. state? Alaska, Maine, North Dakota, Washington. Well, Maine's probably the furthest north of any of them in the continental U.S. However, the most northernmost actual state in the country is Alaska. A. Final
I'm
answer.
choosing A.
Final answer? That's what we were looking
Right
for.
for 300.
That's right.
And one more right answer for me.
Right. All right, moving on
Your new question is ready.
for 500.
Good luck.
Which of these creatures is the smallest when fully grown? A Shetland pony, a swan, a shrew, a shark. I actually second that emotion right there wholeheartedly. Because I don't know exactly. Let's see. Shetland pony, I think is fairly small. A swan is definitely smaller. A shrew might actually be even smaller than that. And a shark would definitely be out of the question. So I think this is one of those rare occasions where I actually need to use a lifeline. So, and the lifeline I'm going to use in this particular case is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going ahead and chunk the 50-50 just to see if it's going to be nice to me.
Okay, take away 2 random wrong answers.
Yep, I knew it was going to do that. Why did I even bother wasting that? I was like, watch, it's going to give me B and C, and those are the 2 I'm stuck between. All right. I'm pretty sure a shrew is smaller than a swan, though, at full size. I very well may be wrong, and this could be a thing, but we'll see what happens. I'll go shrew, final
I'm
answer.
choosing C.
Final answer?
Yes, that's my final answer.
And it is...
You have made your choice. Yes.
And it is a
you
shrew
are right.
for 500.
Oh, that's perfect.
All right. Not completely wasted,
Trust
but I was like, I
yourself
didn't know
and
it.
your acquaintances for this new question.
All right, for $1,000. In German folklore, who's the dwarf that helps the miller's daughter spin gold out of straw? Hansel, Rapunzel, Rumpelstiltskin, or Cinderella? Well, it would be the miller's daughter gets spun straw out of gold was by Rumpelstiltskin.
Are
Final
you sure?
answer. Yes.
Well,
And that's
done.
right for $1,000.
Now the good news is that you can't lose anything.
So I'm guaranteed at least $1,000 on this one. Let's
It's
see how we
time to
do.
move on to
Move
a
on
new
to our next
question.
question for $2,000 on this one. How was it decided which team bats first in a Major League Baseball game? Always home team? Always visitors? They alternate? Toss a coin. Let me see. Typically, I think the home team always bats last. So that must mean the visiting team always bats first. So I'm going to go B, always visitors. Final answer.
You seem to be convinced, but
That's
yeah,
right for 2,000.
Absolutely.
And there we have it.
All right, that's $2,000. On to $4,000.
Are you ready to face the traps of this next question?
Sure.
Good luck to you.
To which fellow cast member was Roseanne Barr briefly married? John Goodman, Johnny Galecki, Glenn Quinn, Tom Arnold. Well, famously, they went through a very nasty, somewhat divorce at the time, but Roseanne Barr was married to Tom Arnold. D, final answer.
So this is your final answer.
We're right for $4,000.
That was the right answer? Awesome.
Yep, completely confident in that one. Moving on for $8,000 now.
Concentrate. Here's a new question for you.
Nancy is a character in which Charles Dickens novel? Oliver Twist, Barnaby Rouge, Hard Times, Bleak House. And again, we get to my old nemesis, literature. Literature, poetry, art, art and literature, like I said, that the purple/brown wedge on Trivial Pursuit, whichever version or era you grew up with, that's my downfall. Every time, it seems like. And sadly, I've not read any of these books in my lifetime. I know. I should have read at least Oliver Twist by now, and possibly Bleak House. But the fact that there's a novel called Hard Times, all I know is if Dusty Rhodes ain't in it, I'm not reading it. I'm just saying. It's hard times, daddy. Anyway, definitely going to be a lifeline on this one. I feel like this is probably the most appropriate time to just switch the question, because I don't think I want to waste the other two good lifelines I got left. So let's just change the question on this one.
So let's switch a question, hoping it will inspire you. Good luck.
By the way, it was Oliver Twist. So I wouldn't have gotten it right anyway. So moving on for another question for $8,000.
Here's a new question that I hope won't worry you.
Let's see. In which city did a U.S. embassy hostage crisis begin on November 4th, 1979? Berlin, Baghdad, Tehran, Tel Aviv. All right. Now, November 4th, 1979. This would have been approximately 5 years before I was born. So I so I wasn't around then. What was going on in 79? Well, this is well after the events of World War II. And I'm not as familiar about the hostage crisis. So, let's go ahead and ask the audience on this one. I know. I've just committed a sin for some of those who are out there in the millionaire world. Never use two lifelines on the same question. Technically, I didn't. Oh, thanks, audience. 52% of them says Tehran, Iran. 47% of them say Berlin. 1% said Tel Aviv, and nobody's looking at Baghdad. So, okay. Thanks. It's enough of a difference to make me lean toward it, but I could easily walk. Because I know if I go for it, I'm essentially risking 3,000 on this one. But if I get it right, I get an additional 4,000. So, let's go with it. Audience, I trust you at this level. Tehran, Iran, the heritage crisis there. C, final answer.
That'll be my final answer.
Yes, you are
nice.
right.
Thank you, audience.
Oh, that's perfect.
That's $8,000. $8,000 in the bucket. Let's go on for 16.
You will be asked a new question now.
All right, 16,000. Which city served as the U.S. capital from 1790 to 1800? Boston, Richmond, Philadelphia, Jamestown. Let's see. New York City essentially was the working capital at the time. Before ironically enough, this was Hamilton, Madison, and Jefferson's meeting, which allowed Hamilton to keep control of the banks and work the U.S. financial system. Meanwhile, the Southerners and the trade got the capital, so it moved it south. So, based on this, they want to work closer to home, and Madison and Jefferson, I both want to say were from Virginia. So, by process of elimination, I'm going with Richmond. B, final answer.
I'm choosing B.
And what will be your final answer?
Oh, yes, that's my final answer.
Oh, it's Philadelphia.
I knew it. I shouldn't have even tried.
Congratulations.
Okay.
You walk away with your guaranteed cash prize. Good
Well,
for you.
I'm not terribly mad about it. It's $1,000. could have done far worse. Could have done far better too. $1,000 turns into another 40 neurons there, so that's all I'm going to get on this one. Well, based on the time, it was tough, and like I said, I guess it was just that 10-year span where they moved the capital to Philadelphia in the process of getting it to Virginia. So that would have been during that was either Adams' presidency or before Jefferson took office. But yeah, all right, that's where I messed up today. Makes sense. Okay, well, could have done better, and I'll try to do better next time we play. But that's it for this round of Millionaire. Appreciate you watching. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. That way you never miss out on all the good game show games and learning fun facts like this here with me on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and all the other game show games right here at MVG Productions. But in the meantime, between time, I feel like I need to go watch Hamilton again to make sure I get everything, or at least in order from that perspective, and maybe do a little bit of research on that. And anyway, I will see you next time right here for another round of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Till then, so long, everyone.